Alright, this is Giants BB signing on for another one of BB Bacon Boys games. Let's see how he does in this one. But first, I want to talk to you about potatoes. They're our sponsor for the day, and I'd really like to talk to you about what you can do with them and how exciting they are. And one of the most common things that you see done with potatoes is they're sliced up into little sticks, and then they're fried in some kind of oil, whether it be canola oil or oils from saturated fats, you know. And then this is what we call a French fry, and they're delicious and an American staple. I mean, look at all the fat fucks in America. I mean, if you ask them how many fries they eat, they'll say something like, some guy brought me like 1 or 2 bowls, and then like I had some more on Saturday and Sunday and Monday, and really all they talk about is how many fries they have. And it brings me to the conclusion that French fries are an addiction, and it should really be addressed. It doesn't have a name, so I'm going to give it a name now. I'm going to call it a FAA, French Fry Addiction Anonymous. It's a group that I'm coordinating with my collaborators, and we are helping all the people who suffer from holy fat fuckedness and their addiction to French fries. And we're just out here to help them and teach them right things. One of the things that we like to teach them is carrots. Carrots, they're shaped like sticks. You can cut them up. They're nice. They're orange. You can eat those. Nobody likes them, but I mean, I like them actually. I think carrots are delicious. I could eat carrots all day if they didn't turn my skin orange. But we'll save that for another day. Another thing we could do to help people with their addiction to the horrid French fry is we could have them eat tofu fries. I mean, tofu, you can turn that into anything. It doesn't matter what shape it's in. People still won't like it. But there's always that one weird dude who'll be like, tofu's good, man. And you know he's a liar. You know he's a liar. He just wants to be cool. He's one of those hippies who's like, I'm cool for liking tofu. No, you're not, hippie. Go join Occupy Oakland and get tased by some cops. I'm telling you, if I were a police officer in the city of Oakland right now, and those Occupy fuckstains try to pull that shit on me at the Port of Oakland, oh my god, I would be beating people left and right. I don't even give a crap that I give video camera. I don't care if they say, oh, you're worse than the Rodney King beatings. I do not care. I would beat every single one of those hippies with a vengeance till blood came pouring out of their ears. I mean, what is up with them? They're stopping the Port of Oakland? That's the 99%, you dumb fucks. They're the people who you're trying to help, supposedly. But really, Occupy Oakland is just a bunch of anarchists claiming to be part of the 99% trying to get wealth away from the 1%, but at the end of the day, it's just a bunch of angry hippies who think it's still 1967, and you can do crap like this. Guess what? We lost Vietnam. There's no need to protest anymore. You can just go back into Berkeley, go back to your Pabst Blue Ribbon and your American Spirit cigarettes, and you stay away. You stay away from the good people who are just trying to do their jobs. And so what? Who cares if 1% owns more than half of the wealth of the world? You want to know why they did that? You want to know how they did that? 'Cause they work for a living. Something you should maybe try doing, hippies, instead of pitching a tent in Embarcadero in San Francisco. I mean, seriously, it smells over there. I was walking by the other day before it got closed down, and I swear, it smelled like rancid, putrid ass. Like, these hippies never showered, and I saw showers there. They had set up showers, but nobody was using them. It was a total mystery to me as to why everybody smelled, but there were showers. I mean, I even saw one dude applying deodorant. I mean, sure, it was that really weird hippie deodorant, you know, the one that's not tested on animals and doesn't have any petroleum bases or zinc bases. It's like, I'm pretty sure it's just poop with perfume, and they just rub it all over their body. But you know, I'm not a knowledgeable person on deodorant, so I really can't talk about it. But as I was saying, it just smelled. It just smelled so bad. And as I'm walking by these hippies and thinking to myself, God, they should really be exterminated. And I see this one who had dreadlocks down to his ass. He smelled like death itself. Like he had died, and he was just walking around, and it was just the worst smell I've ever smelled in my life. My nose hairs literally caught on fire just with the terrible smell. And I'm thinking to myself, Why? Why would you do this to yourself, let alone the people around you who have to smell you? So, I say to this guy, I go, hey, take a shower, asshole. And he replies with some snarky hippie remark that I don't really remember, but it was stupid, that's why I don't remember it, because it wasn't even worth remembering. It was just one of those things where it's like, oh, he said that, and then I walked away and went on with my life, you know, because I'm a good, hardworking American just trying to get by. I'm going to school, and I'm balancing a job, and then there's this guy who lives in a tent in the city of San Francisco.
What job are you doing?
My co-commentator BB Bacon Boy has no right to speak because he just is playing Call of Duty and he needs to let me do my commentary. Okay? I'll hit you. Don't think I won't.
Do it.
I'll hit you.
Do it.
Hey, I'll do it again. Stop it now. Keep quiet. Keep quiet, or I'll hit you again. Kids these days, they have no respect for authority. See, that's another thing I have an issue with, is kids with no respect for authority. The other day, I'm driving down the road, and these skateboarders just come out into the road like, I'm a pedestrian, I have the right of way. And I'm just like, if you weren't so, like, tiny, and if that cop wasn't parked right there, I would probably have hit you guys and just kept going. Because pedestrians always think they have the right of way, and it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. When I think that there should be a law to where each driver is allowed to hit 3 people in their lifetime. 3. No questions asked, as long as it's not premeditated. It just happens. And I really wish that were a law. But, you know, we can't always get what we want, and the pedestrians always win. Except this one time I saw this pedestrian get totally creamed by like a Ford F-150. I mean, his shoes got knocked off. Can you imagine how hard that impact was if his shoes got knocked off? I'm pretty sure he died, but I just kept on going about my day because it wasn't really an issue for me. I didn't know the guy. I wasn't the driver of the truck, so I just went on about my day. But I'm pretty sure he died because it was a really big truck and he went pretty far. But as I was saying, you should be allowed to hit 3. No questions asked. And I guarantee you, pedestrians would not pull this shit anymore. They wouldn't come out into the middle of the road and just go, I'm a pedestrian, I have the right of way. No. They would be cautious and they would wait for that walk sign. Because if they know they wouldn't get hit with that, but if everybody had 3, Jaywalking. Yes. If they were jaywalking, I would hit them with my car because they had it coming. Every last one of them. But, you know, you can't. There are these things called laws and rules that say we're not allowed to murder other people. I mean, it's a little ridiculous. But, I'll live.
Yeah, I know, take Call of Duty.
Yeah, that's why we have Call of Duty. We take out our anger and aggression on pedestrians in Call of Duty. There you can shoot anybody, but you can really shoot anybody in Grand Theft Auto, and you can run over the pedestrians. That's where you get your anger out. Grand Theft Auto. It's a fun game, and the 5th one's coming out pretty soon. So, keep your eyes peeled for that, kids. It'll, probably be, enjoyable. And, I just want to say that this has been a pretty fun game to watch. I, completely forgot to say anything about it, but, oh, it ended! 200 to 104. So, I guess that's how that one ends. This is Giants BB. Signing off, and you all have a spectacular day.